AJ Preller had just got the extension because he's working out, didn't have his phone. And this is what Manny had to say about Preller's extension just a few minutes ago.
He got extended. As you can tell, I'm looking for my phone. Is that what happened?
We had a chance to catch up with the former Friar coming back home and former Aztec Ty France, and then also Walker Buehler, former Bo Sox pitcher. Yeah. By the time I come down from doing the sportscast and, and getting the ratings for us, and then coming down, it takes, by the time I fall asleep, it's 4 in the morning.
It's exhausting.
Talks about being back home and just how cool it is for you to get some bomb Mexican food.
Oh, yeah, we got out of the water today. When I was like telling my buddy, I was like, bro, we need to go hit Mexican. He's like, okay, like nice sit down. I'm like, no, I'm like just the dirtiest, fastest food ever.
Just coming back for round 2?
Yeah, let's go. E40's gonna be there. Lil Jon's gonna be there. Yin Yang Twins.
Are you gonna wear that?
To the wall. We gonna be off the chain. We're gonna use our work days off that day. We going in.
Are you going in that helmet?
I'm gonna wear the helmet
that too. 8-year-old football helmet.
Maybe the inspiration is the opponent this year. Chargers nearly 20 years ago lost to the Patriots in back-to-back playoff appearances. Now, the Chargers have a chance to right the ship and get revenge, but the city remembers what happened 20 years ago.
If they win tonight, then they'll play again next week, and we'll have all the highlights for you tonight on the All Sports Report at 10:45. B-Stone, I'm going to send it back into the studio to you.
Nick, thanks for taking time away from modeling for GQ to do that live shot for us. Really appreciate it.
Right here at 6th and Island at Tivoli, the oldest sports bar in the Gaslamp. Pretty cool scene out here. They're all posting up, living the dream, and trying to see if No Joe can get it done. They don't want to go back to LA tied up at 2 apiece and try to win it tomorrow in the 5th and deciding game at Chavez Ravine. So coming to you live from Tivoli Sports Bar and Grill, Nick James, KUSI Sports. How are they looking at this point? I haven't actually done one for the last few years because I just enjoy my survivor pools that I play in. A chance to win 24 grand off of 40 bucks. That is the move. Not too many upsets so far to this point, except High Point, the 12 seed, knocked out 5 seed, the Wisconsin Badgers on Thursday afternoon. Also, you always have to watch out for that 10-7 matchup year in and year out as well. We're going to start off with let's catch a flight to St. Louis. That's cool because nobody knew us. To quote Ice Cube, they're facing 1 seed in the East region, Michigan, Maize and Blue. They're high flying. Yaxel Lenderborg, first team All-American, doing the most. Cram right there on the break, then Cram right there, rising like yeast. Postering a cat right there. Ay Dios mío, get up. Get you some, fam. He went loco in the cabeza today. 25 points and 6 boards, defeating Jake Cronenworth's Cruz into the Sweet 16, 95-72. Battle of Texas. Houston against Texas A&M. Emmanuel Sharp. He's fancy, huh? He's fancy, huh? He's fancy, huh? Great take to the rack. Good take right there from Sharp. More from Sharp on the break. Hoop. Harm, count the bucket. He led UH with 18 points. They beat the brakes off of Gig'em, a.k.a. Texas A&M. They beat him up bad, 88-57. They will play the winner of this next game right here. Illinois against VCU. Andrzej Stojakovic, a little OC. What does that mean? Out of control, but he recovers. Bump, bucket, count it. 21 for him off the pine. VCU on the break right here. They're going hard in the paint, but they smoked the dunk. So ILL off the run out, and here comes Tomislav Ivičić. And Ivičić, ay Dios mío. That young man, don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Get up, get down, punch him out, young man. 14 points and 11 boards for ILL. They cruise into the Sweet 16 by 21, 76-55. They will have their hands full in the next round, though, next week. They take on the Houston Cougars. Speaking of High Point, Rob Martin off the bounce, high off the window, and one count it. He went ham for High Point. 30 points and 5 dimes against the Arkansas Razorbacks. But the SEC Freshman of the Year, Darius Acuff Jr. This young man is like Allen Iverson. He is a straight scorer and just a little bit taller. Maybe he's about 6'3". I think AI was 6'1". He went super duper 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 ham. 36 points and 6 dimes. Coach Cal heading to his 16th Sweet 16. So they leave Portland and they're now off to San Jose. They'll play Utah State or Arizona. Those two will run at Viejas tomorrow at 2:50. And of course, speaking of everything at Viejas, Julian Delgado has more from the Mesa.
I don't regret anything I do. I've learned a lot, and I've always enjoyed the ride no matter where I'm at. And I think that's one thing that's You always learn from anything you're doing. So I have no regrets.
After a short hiatus away from the PGA Tour while he was swinging the sticks on the LIV Tour, Brooks Koepka is back. 5-time major champion and making his 5th career start here at the Farmers Insurance Open. He will tee off on Thursday. Before returning to the PGA Tour, he reached out to the GOAT. Yes, Tiger Woods.
Tiger was somebody that I've relied on in the past for questions and answers and how to deal with things, and I felt like that was maybe the most comfortable call for me. Me and Liv, we left that agreement. Everybody was happy with it, and they understood the situation that I was in. I think the 23rd I was released.
The timing was just right to return now.
It was what was best for me and best for my family, and I think that was the decision that my wife, myself, everybody, my team. Maybe that's what. Maybe I'm a little nervous about that as well, just to see how the fans respond to it. I hope that they're excited. I hope that they're happy that I'm out here, and it's kind of hopefully echoes what at least the conversations I've had with players, that they're excited that I'm back. I feel like my game's in pretty good shape, but I want to see where it's at. I'd just like to get this week over and just feel like I can start playing golf again.
Koepka will tee off on Wednesday morning at 8:50 on the South Course on the first tee for the Pro-Am. Round 1 begins on Thursday morning, bright and early. Reporting from Torrey Pines, I'm Nick James.